Did you know why fasting and the Mediterranean diet, if you're gonna combine those two, are very powerful comparing to other diet in the world, particularly those vegan and carnivore? This video is really inspired by Dana White, and I'm gonna share you the update of my journey. My name is Mar. I'm a doctor of physical therapy. I'm certified in functional nutrition. I love running and cycling. Late last year, I was really amazed and also inspired when I was reading this article and also a lot of posting in my feed from Instagram to even with YouTube and Facebook, TikTok, everywhere about the transformation of Mr. Dana White. And as what I've said, I was inspired, but I was not really sold that I'm gonna do that to myself because I'm good. I've been doing fasting for a number of years and I know how powerful is prolonged fasting. I did 24, 36, and most of the time intermittent fasting, but 84 hours or 80 something hours, that's a little bit crazy for me. And for the past few weeks, I didn't think Dana White anymore. Because I'm a very busy man and I work as a physical therapist. In just one day, I got a patient, and when I was reading her chart, when I was doing my chart review, I was really amazed that this lady fell at home and she's 91 years old and she was stuck there for 3.5 days. No access for water and food. And that was really like, my curiosity was really through the roof. So I was excited to go to her room, and I knocked the door, came in there, and I saw a big smile in her face. And she asked me, "Are you the therapist?" I told her yes. I'm your therapist. I introduced myself to her, and then she said, "Well, I was being told that I'm not supposed to get up from my bed if you're not gonna be here and do the assessment for physical therapy evaluation. Are you gonna do that for me today?" And I told her, "Yes, that's the reason I'm here." And I told her that, Are you ready now? Do you need a pain pill?" "No, I'm ready now." So I decided to go back to the gym and get a walker. When I came back to her room, I can't believe it. She was already in her wheelchair. And I was asking her, "Who helped you to get up and transfer to the wheelchair?" And she said, "Nobody." "Are you sure? You're okay?" And she told me, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm ready to do whatever you want me to do." And then I did my assessment. I asked her some questions, and the only concern she have is the pain, but not really a major pain. And then I thoroughly look at the chart again if I miss something there, because we are very particular with the weight bearing restriction, and she is weight bearing as tolerated. So I decided to start my functional assessment, gait assessment, which is walking. So when I was walking here, I was following the wheelchair. I was thinking she's gonna walk only like few steps or few feet. She did a good distance, and then when I sat her down in a wheelchair, and then I asked her a lot of questions. How did she survive? She said, "Well, I fell out from the bed and I was stuck there. And the first few hours, I was really worried because I have no access with food and water. And then after 24 hours, I fell asleep. Then when I woke up, I felt really good. I have a lot of energy, but I was really stuck and I can't do anything." And then at first, I was worried with food, water, and then eventually, I was not worried about that. I was worried that I'm gonna be embarrassed myself when the EMS, which is the emergency medical services, will be there because I'm wet, I'm dirty, I was dirty, and that's all you. When I was asking her, "That's all you worried?" She said "Yeah, but I'm fine. I'm fine." So then I brought her back in her room and she laid down, and I asked her, "So do you feel like you bounced back pretty good now?" And she said, "Yeah, I can really go home whenever." And I asked her, "What's the reason why you're here?" "Well, my son is worried, but I'm not really worried. I can go home now. And my doctor also wants me to have my good nutrition and hydration And that was really like sold me. And I decided to go home, and I just like Dana White is always in my mind. Like, well, if Dana White did 84 hours, and this lady did like also like 84 or 86 hours, like 3.5 days. Well, I'm gonna do 4 days. So I went home and I grabbed this book from Dr. Fang. So I did my assignment and everything. And then I was really excited to do my prolonged fasting. And first, I mean, like, it's amazing feeling, and it's been like what, 4 months now, 5 months now that I did that. But since then, I mean, like, I'm telling you, it's amazing. I'm gonna shout out Mr. Dana White, and of course Dr. Fang for that guide there, and also my patient. Because of HIPAA, I cannot tell her name, but it was really amazing. And then what I'm just trying to tell you, that everybody knows how powerful is fasting. It's autophagy and health benefits, and it's good for weight loss, fat loss, and it's really backed by science. And most of all, it's free. And I've been doing this for quite a while, and now I've been like combining that with Mediterranean diet. It's amazing. I'm just like thinking that because I used to be a vegan, my life before was very complicated, like from what I'm gonna eat, what I'm going to eat, and when I'm gonna eat. I mean, like, it was really crazy. And I know, like, I was a vegan because I was also like love to support those people who are fighting for against animal cruelty. But I was really concerned with my health because I had anemia. I might have B12 deficiency. My iron was really messed up, and my omega-3 fatty acids, and my protein was really complicated when I was a vegan. And for being carnivore also, I mean, like, I don't know if there's no long-term data or research. I'm certified in functional nutrition. We're trained to look at the research, make it sure we're really like doing a lot of samples. And I didn't see any good data that can really support that carnivore is a long-term. When it comes to long-term, it's really sustainable, and I don't think also it's affordable. And I mean, this quick story. I mean, like, we have a lot of patients in nursing home, and I worked there for more than 16 years. And I have a patient there who very very particular with his diet, and he loves meat. And the moment he had this cancer, his life changed because he was being told by his doctor, in order for him to absorb those medications what he's taking, he needs to have a good nutrition, particularly at least like every meal like 30 grams of fat. And I have a friend also who have cancer, same thing. I mean, like, once you have issue with your medical, I think just to think this, that food, you're gonna take advantage of food as medicine. And being carnivore, I mean, like, you don't have antioxidant, you're gonna miss those potassium, magnesium. And life begins in the gut also. We need to make it sure that our gut is healthy, because you are what you eat. And if your gut is not healthy, I mean, we need to take advantage with those microbes. And probiotics is very important, and most probiotics is really healthy from kimchi, from most of it is really from plants. But anyway, I've been doing this testing. I mean, like, from months and months and months, and I'm so proud to show it to you that everything is green. From I did my prolonged fasting. And if you're gonna just like think more like long-term or sustainable, affordable, that you will be consistent for the rest of your life, if you're gonna master when and what to eat, I will say, like, fasting, we can just start with intermittent fasting. Then sometimes if we have some parties or we go to extravagant vacation, of course we're just human. When you come back at home, we need to detoxify our body. And if you're looking for a good best tool, I will go with fasting. And also, if we're gonna need to load it ourselves with good nutrition, If you're gonna look at the pyramid of Mediterranean, it's really amazing because if you're gonna see all those boxes there, that's all the same. You just need to prioritize more like plant-based, moderation with your animal product, minimize with your poultry and dairies, and increase your physical activity. It's great for health and it's really great for weight loss solution. And that's the reason I've been really trying to share and to my friends that don't complicate your life, because according to Confucius, life is really simple. Human is the one who make this complicated. So if the more we get closer to nature, like me, I'm telling you, I'm the perfect example with this because I was very unhealthy. The more I was really like keeping away myself to nature, my life was a mess. It was really unhealthy. And the more now I get closer to nature from nutrition, I mean, exercise. Exercise, I've been doing only like simple home workouts and walking or running and cycling. And those are affordable and sustainable. And those are natures. I mean, like I of course, I love to go to the gym, but I don't have time for that. I just rather like instead of like consuming that time from here to the gym, I'm gonna just like run, go couple blocks. I can play with my time. If I'm busy, I can just do more like high intensity interval training or training. But I love list. I love low intensity steady state cardio because that's really works for me because I have issue with cardiovascular. I have hypertension before, but now I'm medication free. So again, I just want to rewrap this one. If you're gonna consider fasting, especially prolonged fasting, no question asked about the benefits, and this is free. But you need to talk or consult to your doctor because we don't know. I mean, like, it's better to be safe than sorry. And then once you dialed your fasting, after you can just do intermittent or 24 hours, 36. But hey, I did 4 days. That was amazing. And then after that, you're gonna just like continue doing with your nutrition and hydration. When it comes with nutrition, don't complicate things. All you have to do is prioritize plant-based and then moderation with animal products, then minimize with poultry and dairies. And if you can remove those ultra processed food, I mean, like, you know, that will be a game changer. I'm talking about like the ultra processed foods, sugar, and those vegetable seeds oil. And if you value this content, we have a lot of videos in our, I think we have like more than 400 videos, but it's really great if you're gonna follow or subscribe us or leave a comment and hit the notification bell. It really helps to grow our small channel. We're here to make it sure that we can provide you a good value, good content. And again, thank you so much for everything, for having me, for listening until to the end. And you have a happy, healthy life. Go reset that me.